Hello, Benny Pang here, yourtorontohomesearch.com, and just wanted to talk about last night. I mean, we had a very close bidding war situations, and most people talk about their bidding war situations and when they win, when they get the house, right? But last night, unfortunately, we were close, right? We were in the top three, definitely, and but our client didn't win. And what can we do? What do we do after that, right? Because get clients disappointed, and of course I'm disappointed. But you know what? You gather a lot of information from that. You gather a lot of emotions from that, especially with the individual client, right? You gather like what to do next with them, right? How they reacted, to what price point they were more comfortable at, and you really figure out if they what type of home they're really going for, right? So, and then to keep the buyer, the client's spirits up, you have to put it in perspective, right? I mean, because I've been there before where we have lost and we always find the right home for the client. Sometimes most of the times it's even a better home, right? But it really depends on where they are in the buying process, right? So this summer was a lot of wins. I mean, it was almost a shock for myself to lose a bidding war, because all summer we've been winning, right? And you know what? It's just a matter of being able to put a buyer through a special process where they really get to know the marketplace. And when you really educate your client on the marketplace, when it comes to the bidding war day, or the day where they're taking offers, right? Then you already know what price point that the market's at, because even yesterday the price point was arguably was a bit higher and broke another new area record, and was a bit higher than even I expected. But to tell you the truth, the client wasn't super ready. I mean, to go into this one, right? And I did warn them that the price would go a little bit higher than they were expecting. But you know what? They wanted to try, and we got very close, but it just wasn't for them. But and I did get a message from them last night saying, "Oh, shortly after, but we're very disappointed. Just want to take a couple of days off." But like as the positive note, I just let them know that this happens, right? And we technically really only looked at homes for one day, and they were already, we had such a great buying process, and I sifted and sorted through the homes so much that it just even in that one day they were ready to jump on a property, right? Because like we, as a good realtor, we know what's out there, and just through a quick conversation and looking at a few homes with them, I can make really great suggestions to really make this process efficient. But at the end of the day, I just encourage them that, hey, there's a lot of other properties out there, and we'll definitely find something, for you. And that's how you handle that situation, right? There was what, like 7 offers last night, so there is a buying process, and if you're at the beginning of the buying process, you just looked at a few homes, you may not even be ready to put an offer, but it's worth a try, right? Just to get your feet wet and to know what's going on, right? But then in the end, in the long run, I mean, if you're putting offers on 5 different homes and not winning, right, then you got to put it on your realtor to help you figure out what that pricing is and why, right? But losing 2 or 3 homes is not uncommon, right? Just along the way, you get educated and you start trusting your realtor more, and you make sure that they know pricing in the area so they can suggest a win, right? I mean, we didn't lose because, and I always do this. I always make sure that my client knows the pricing, right, and that they have the property in their pocket before saying no. So it was in my client's pocket to say no to the property without overpaying for the property, right? I delivered them a price that was a or B situation, yes or no situation, and they just didn't feel at this stage comfortable going that high, right? So we've made some adjustments to the search, and we'll be back out in the next day or so anyway. So that's how it is, right? Just as a realtor, just want to make sure that you deliver them the right information, give them the power to say yes or no, and not just lose out because we just put some random number down and we lost because of that. Absolutely, we could have won it last night, but the client decided not to go that high. So, I delivered them a number, they said no. But we're going to be back on the next couple of days, and I'm sure we'll find them something within the next week. Anyways, thanks for watching, yourtorontohomesearch.com. Let us help you with your buying process. Bye.